Hi Gemini, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. Quite a lot happened during your pre-shuffle today, Gemini, so please don't fast forward this introduction. I just want to tell you what came through. Some of my Geminis, I feel you might have been having a tough time in the recent past. The Angel of Love came out of the Energy Oracle, but what was interesting, before I pre-shuffled that deck, I checked which cards were reversed. So I was making sure they were all upright, and they were all upright except for one card, which stood out to me, and it was the Garden and the Gate. The garden and the gate in the upright, when it shows up, it can be when perhaps our heart's craving more. There can be that feeling of, you're in your comfort zone and you're not sure whether or not you want change, or you're ready to take a leap of faith or a risk or to do something different. So it can be where we're needing to challenge yourself and come out of a comfort zone. But in the reverse, maybe some of you are taking steps. And here's what I mean by that. When I was working with the Mystical Wisdom, the Battle of the Blues, take steps towards positive change, came out. And it shows a sword. So I don't know, I feel like maybe you're ready for change and you're ready to turn it around. Like if you have been feeling down in the dumps, or maybe, there could be something that didn't work out with the Angel of Love. It can represent a broken heart energy because the angel's there with you, right? Or there's just something about your emotional space. I feel like with the reversal of that Garden and the Gate, you're ready to take steps towards positive change. So that's what came through. We're going to get on with the reading and see how that all manifests today. Now, if you don't know, my name is Karen Gemini, and I do these readings every 2 weeks. My daughter, Jordana, is a Gemini, and you might have seen on YouTube that I shared yesterday. She did her gender reveal. She's 12 weeks. And I found out I'm going to have a grandson. So I'm over the moon. Baby's due end of September. So probably will be a Libra baby. But let's see. Let's get on with your reading today. Bottom of the deck, okay, maybe you are feeling more empowered or ready to be bold and take action, because at the bottom of the deck I've got leadership, and it shows a line and a female figure, and it says set your goals. I just feel that there's an empowerment coming through, Gemini. You're ready for change, or you're ready to make something, like change your life, like take action, make a bold move perhaps. Something that maybe you've lacked the confidence to do before. All right, some of you could aspire to be leaders as well. Yeah, you're discovering your courage. Look at that. Moving forward. Get ready for positive change. Gemini, this is why I really do think it's important to share what comes through pre-shuffles, because it's kind of like the preview of the reading, and it can really help you validate that the reading is truly meant for you. But that's what I'm picking up today, that you're discovering your courage. You're ready to get out of your comfort zone, do something different, take positive steps. Yeah, so there is some positive change. What else, please, for Gemini? I told you. Okay. So you can see the importance of the pre-shuffle. My guides are with me during the pre-shuffle. They do give me that little bit of a preview of what I might expect. And even then, in the split, they're telling you to connect with the energy of gratitude and appreciation. Be grateful for all that you have. And I feel like maybe that's what's shifting in you. You might have been in that victim mentality for a while, or just down in the dumps, and maybe your mindset's been negative and you're ready to turn it around. It's like you see that you're actually the one manifesting by your thoughts what's going on in your life. So if things are not going well, perhaps you need to look at your language, what you're speaking out, what you're thinking. I mean, I remember I went through a really rough trot, Gemini, and I might have shared this with you on the channel before, and it was over a number of years, and I was a single mum with 3 young kids, had my own business, very, very stressful time. And I just kept having one thing after the other, and they were all quite significant: health challenges, kids in hospital, all sorts of things, financial challenges. And my clients in the gym used to say things like, "Oh, you're so unlucky at the moment." And I started to believe it, and I started to almost validate what they were saying and say, like, we're so jinxed at the moment, like we're just so unlucky, it's one thing after the other. And I kept repeating that. So my thinking was in that headspace, and so were the words that I was speaking out into the universe. And lo and behold, things just kept going wrong. And what snapped me out of it was a person, actually, and he's been a really powerful spiritual mentor in my life, Danny. And he basically sat me down and told me very, very clearly that I was the one creating the chaos in my life, which I almost wanted to punch him at first. I was like, what are you talking about? But yeah, we spent a lot of time. He taught me about the law of attraction, quantum physics, lots of different spiritual themes. And over a number of years, I really did start to turn it around. And my life is transformed in the most epic way. So yeah, that's what I'm really feeling for you today. You're really seeing it and you're shifting the dial. Fantastic, Gemini. Well, now we've got a really positive card and it says opportunity knocks, go for it. So perhaps, you know, your mindset is much more positive, and with the law of attraction, you're starting to manifest positivity and opportunity into your life. And when it knocks, Gemini, I feel like you're ready with the garden and the gate in the reverse. And you're ready to face your fears, okay? Come out of your comfort zone. Now, with this opportunity, it does say seek knowledge. So whether or not there is an opportunity and the universe is telling you find out more, okay? That could be the case. You could have an idea. It's the same thing, seek knowledge, find out more. There could be research connected to the opportunity that you want to pursue. But learning and knowledge is connected to the opportunity. Let's work with the next oracle. I just want to make sure I can see all the cards as I'm reading. Actually, I feel like I want to go with the energy oracle first. Oops, you can see my ring light. All right, Gemini, we've got the thinking, educated woman at the bottom of the deck. Now, it is next to all tied up, and I forgot to mention, actually. The Two of Swords came out of Tarot, and at the bottom of the deck was the Eight of Swords. I almost forgot to mention it because it's pretty much every reading I do for you, you get the 8 or 9 of Swords. And we've talked about this, Gemini, like you can be overthinkers. You know, that can be a significant challenge for a lot of Geminis. And even then, like, you know, this card all tied up, this person is literally trapped. There's an entrapment energy, a powerless. It's interesting, I've never said that with that card. I don't know if you felt powerless in the recent past, felt that things couldn't change or that you were restricted or stuck in some sort of way. Perhaps knowledge or education is your way out of that. Because the thinking woman does connect to education or knowledge. So whether you're researching, studying, doing a course, you've got a mentor, you're learning, I feel that, you know, that is the way out of this all tied up. Okay. And if I sound hoarse, Gemini, I'm not sick. It's very humid in Sydney and I'm training for a half marathon and lots of running, and I think it's hard to keep up with the water intake, so I'm just a little dehydrated. What do we have? Deceit. Oh, it's coming to light though. Bottom of the deck. You might have recently learned that someone wasn't honest with you. I don't know who's who here, but the sun is illumination connected to deceit. So either you're finding out the truth of a situation, or you're getting clarity that you didn't have before. I mean, you could have been lying to yourself here. Let me just put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Okay, let's keep going. So we've got deceit. So what else? Now we have indecision. Crossroads energy. And I can see a thinking man. No, now we've seen a thinking man and a thinking woman, which is King and Queen of Swords for me. So maybe it's just covering off the masculine and feminine of the Gemini collective. There could be two people thinking about each other. Okay, so some of you could be in relationships. Perhaps there's decisions and choices to be made in your life, maybe connected to opportunity. But there's a crossroads. All right, Gemini. Strategy. So we've got a lot of planning, preparation in that indecision energy. We've got strategy, like there could be a time of making decisions and being strategic about something in your life. Probably the opportunity. Yeah, because the strategy is connected to Archangel Metatron, which is our third eye chakra, and it can talk to when we have foresight. Okay, so maybe you're thinking about the future here or something in the future. There's a vision with this energy. And the sun is clarity and illumination. So I feel like you're maybe coming into an energy of clarity and decision making after a period of being indecisive with the Two of Swords and Eight of Swords and indecision. So it does feel good, Gemini. I'm going to get you a wee bonus extra. What do we have? Yeah, okay, no, that's why the Angel of Love was there. Because if you read the words of the card, the angel of love ministers to a broken heart. And I was picking up that some of you have gone through something difficult in the recent past. And, you know, there could be some lingering hurt here as well. Some of you could be in the thick of it. And I do see in the split door to healing and happiness. So I really feel this is the opportunity for a new life, to feel happy again, to feel like filled with optimism about your life here. We've got healing and happiness. And the sun is a very healing energy as well. Let's see, we'll work with, now this is a new oracle called Work Your Light. So I'm going to see what's at the bottom of this. The ever unfolding rose. Oh gosh, okay, it says cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. All right, some Geminis, there's a situation that might feel very painful and difficult, okay, with this energy. But what is happening is meant for you at the moment, which sounds such a weird thing to get our head around sometimes. But your heart has been cracked open, okay? So, I don't know. We're going to see what's going to come through tarot, but I am going to shuffle and pull the cards. So, something is happening for your own good, okay? That's what I'm hearing. You've been cracked open. So, definitely a time of faith or having to have faith. Oh, okay. The card is shot out, Gemini. What does it say? Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do this alone. Oh my goodness. So it's time to call in your soul tribe, your soul family. So for those Geminis going through a really tough time at the moment, there are people that love you around you. So definitely don't think you have to do something alone. Make sure you prioritize your friends, your family, your loved ones. Bottom of the deck, we've got Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? So twice now we have had the energy of time to step up and take the lead. What are you being called to? And I've even got warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? I think you might have, because the garden and the gate in reverse suggests you're ready to take action, a lot of you. Now, soul family, if you're not resonating as going through a tough time, your heart being broken open, maybe going through a painful experience, some of you could be going through a breakup. It could be someone in your soul family, right? Your friend, a family member, your best friend. So you might be supporting another person, okay? That could also be the case. Let's get on with tarot. Bottom of the deck, King of Swords, probably you. Yeah, you're getting clarity. So when I saw the 2 swords, 8 of swords, that's a person. Both imageries on the deck show a person blindfolded. In other words, they can't see the truth. I do feel the deceit, someone, you know, that can be self-deception. So Gemini, you might have been avoiding seeing a truth. Might have been easier not to see it, but like at the moment, what I can see is with the sun energy twice and the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords, it's time to face the truth. It's time to see the truth and open up to the truth. The truth will set you free is what I'm hearing. I also feel some of my Geminis have a brilliant idea at the moment. The Ace of Swords can be an opportunity. It can be, because it's swords, for some of you, there's, you know, maybe something that you're learning or educating yourself on, because it can connect to the mind. So there could be learning here, or research or study connected to some sort of opportunity. Some of you, if you've been really struggling with a decision in the recent past, or there's been a problem that you've not been able to solve, this is telling me that you are coming into that problem-solving energy of really things starting to make sense, and perhaps even having a paradigm shift or unlocking something within you. So very positive. Let's get the first 3. Okay, Gemini. Okay, nice. There's definitely opportunity. So lots of paths could potentially be opening up that could create positive change. I mean, the Ace of Wands is fire, passion, excitement, maybe something creative that you're pursuing. So very nice. Ace of Wands, first card out. How beautiful is that card? So something has lit the fire within you, but there has been a period of mental conflict. Look at the imagery of this Five of Swords person, but it's at the bottom of the deck. So King of Swords, Ace of Swords, solving something, coming into epiphany, clarity, overcoming Five of Swords. Know there's like, I'm ready to take steps towards positive change. There's a new path or opportunity opening up, and it's exciting, Gemini. Now we have the Four of Cups. Weird. I have to mention it. I feel like there's someone, not many, but there's someone in the collective who is an artist. Some of you are even makeup artists. There could be a new course of study, learning makeup artistry. Random, I know, but I'm going to mention it because it's coming through. And you're really excited about it. Okay, Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, you're ready to launch, or, you know, you're ready to take steps here because you have been in this Four of Cups, but you are taking steps towards positive change. You know, this can be a period of emotional apathy, feeling disappointed by life, just like maybe not much going on to be excited or happy about. Like it could have just been a blah period. But this is what I feel like you're coming out of. Gemini. Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And it's connected to the Four of Wands. So for some of you, there could be a proposal. There could be an opportunity coming your way. This could be in business. With Pentacle energy, it can be connected to money or property as well. Also home, okay? Some of you are saving for your own home with this combination. Some of you are saving to get married. Some of you are moving in together. Like I just really feel this home energy. It's like you're setting goals and taking steps towards creating more stability and security in your life here. But let's keep going. Next three. Gemini. So a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be significant. So could a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Then I've got strong fire. Gemini. Make sure you're prioritizing friendships and relationships at the moment. So if you have been feeling a bit down in the dumps or just not feeling particularly happy, you can see this person's got an Ace of Cups. Cups represent love, connection, friendship. So, you know, if someone asks you to catch up, Gemini, please prioritize that because I really feel this could lift your mood. Could be an invitation. Could just be someone who's trying to emotionally connect to you here. So definitely make sure your heart is open at this time. Nice, thank you. Just as I say that, the Queen of Cups with the open heart chakra is on the bottom of the deck. All right, let's get your middle row, shall we? Yep, the Four of Wands. So cool. Now there's a King of Pentacles. So with the Four of Wands connected to the Knight of Pentacles, now the Four of Wands connected to the King of Pentacles. So I know a sign could be significant, but I just feel like there's this focus on building a sense of, you know, stability and security. Some of you are saving for a home, like you're working hard towards building a foundation in your life. This is a committed energy. And the Four of Wands, by the way, is 1111. So if you're seeing that a lot at this moment, this could absolutely be a sign that this reading's for you. But this is the King of the earthly realm. Really good. If there is an opportunity, it could be around, there could be a business opportunity, there could be a job opportunity is coming through. This is the money maker of tarot. Let's get the heartbeat, shall we? The heartbeat of Gemini's reading. Yep. No, it fell out in the reverse. Now, I don't read reversals, but I am taking it like I'm trusting my intuition. No, twice it's come out. But I feel like there is this sense of coming out of Three of Swords. Okay, so whether or not you're starting to heal, okay, I definitely, in other decks you can see the swords coming out of the heart in the reversal, so... But there is a Three of Swords in the heart. So it's a significant theme. In the split, I've got the Hangman. I feel like you're looking at a situation that was heartbreaking from a different perspective. Or you've shifted your perspective on the Three of Swords. The spiritual growth connected to it as well. Okay, let's see, Gemini. Three of Wands. Beautiful. This is really that Garden and the Gate card in the Energy Oracle. It feels really good for me because I'm just getting this shift in you, Gemini. Ace of Wands, Three of Wands really is a perspective change. It's a person who is feeling really optimistic about their future. Now, there could be something happening in the future because we did see that foresight energy with the third eye chakra. And the Three of Wands talks about, you know, this person's waiting for the wave, right? Waiting to catch a wave. So there could be an arrival, something or someone at a distance, or something on the horizon I'm picking up for the majority of you. So you're excited. Now there's that King of Pentacles again. All right, let's get the last row. No, the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck suggests that I really feel there's love around you, Gemini. There's a compassionate person. The Queen of Cups is someone so loving, caring, and compassionate. So they could be supporting you through a tough time, or you're doing that for someone else, Gemini. Now, Four of Wands can talk to celebrations, events, achievements. So there could be something there. Now, we've got at the bottom of the deck, Seven of Wands. Let's get your last three cards today. Now, as we go into the next few weeks, astrologically, we've got, you know, some great stuff happening. We've got the new moon in Pisces. And we also, interestingly, shift into Aries season next week. So and I can see the fire energy coming through. So that might be when you might find your optimism and sense of feeling good about life again might really kick off. Now we have the Six of Pentacles, more earth energy today. Gemini. Wow. Ten of Pentacles, one of my favorite cards. And in the split, there's a tribe. Now, Three of Cups can talk to a celebration. So today I do see, Gemini, some of you, there could be a celebration that could be happening in the future. Whether it's a get-together or a social event, I do feel like there's love, friendship, excitement here. Let's get one more, please, for Gemini. The Fool. Okay, absolutely. I said that at the very beginning of the reading. Garden and the Gate in the reverse. I felt like some of you were ready to take a leap of faith, to come out of your comfort zone. Yeah, I feel like you're letting go of a Three of Swords, maybe under that eclipse. So I don't know in the past if you went through a breakup, if there was a loss or a separation or just a period of heartbreak here with this in reverse. This is not. This is like, I'm excited. There's no heaviness to this card, Aries energy. And I really feel this is going to be, sorry, I can always tell my guides around me, my nose gets so itchy. Yeah, like the Aries energy is coming through, and I feel it's about timing. I feel there could be a shift in your mood, a shift in your mindset. There could be something exciting around Aries season. But I feel like you're ready to take a leap of faith. You're ready to start over. Clean slate, I'm hearing. I don't know what that means, but if it's your story. Now, even this, there's a exhilaration coming through the imagery of the cards. In the split, we've got the Six of Wands and the Fool. Now, the Six of Wands, yes, it can be success and victory on the public stage, but it really does talk to overcoming a period of obstacles and challenges or difficulty. This is about the person beating the odds, right? So you might be seen as an overcomer. I mean, there could be some success at work as well, but I just feel this exhilaration energy coming through. So really cool reading for you today. Ten of Pentacles, look at this card. It's raining money on the Gemini collective. Now, Ten of Pentacles can like definitely connect to home, family, feeling that sense of support. You know, whether, you know, some of you do have a lot of family support around you. I do feel you're calling in your tribe. You're really focused on building that, Gemini, like your money, resources. There could be something around a commitment or a home. Some of you could be getting proposed to. There could be a long-term commitment here with this energy. There could be a get-together, a reunion with family, a celebration around family. You're going to know. Now, even the Six to the Ten of Pentacles, you could be receiving money. Like, absolutely. It could be a windfall for some of you. Six of Pentacles does show a person who is generous, generous of spirit, generous with the resources. So whether you're in receipt of that generosity or you're the giver, you'll know what's relevant. But cool cards today. So 1111 stands out. Aries energy stands out, and I'm just saying that because I think it's based around timing. I really want to hear in the comments if you start to feel your energy shift, particularly if you have had your heart broken. I feel like you're ready for a clean slate, fresh start, and there's something about weight being lifted off you and you having this feeling, of being an overcomer and also being ready for a new journey, a new beginning. And even then, under that's the 10 of Swords. It's the end of some sort of painful cycle or experience. So keep your vibration high. I feel your mindset has shifted. It's more optimistic, or it's about to be. So that's where I'm going to leave it. You know I love you, Gemini. And don't forget, give it a like, hype, leave a comment, and subscribe. It really does help me grow the channel. God bless. Bye, guys.